That fireworks scared me. I thought it was so cool. Mom, they look and sound big.
Hey Woo Things, it's Octavia J. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another vlog. I need to run out the house. I'm on my way to get my hair done. I just want to show you guys OOTD, and then we can chat in the car. So I just have on this jumpsuit. This is from last year. I'm trying to exhaust, my wardrobe, where all of the things were my clothes. I really wish I would have got the green one as well, because it definitely does what it needs to do when you're having those days where you cannot show your legs, right? But I have not worn these shoes yet. These are the Steve Madden Aran sandal dupes, and I'm throwing my little summer bag on. I was thinking about wearing like a red bag because I was gonna put on my Celine's today, but I felt like pulling her out today, and so yeah, that is OOTD. All right, y'all. Long time no see. I think it's been, let me see, post-op. I should be like 6 weeks post-op. I've just been like really engulfed in just like, the healing process, which has been going by really smoothly. I've been to the doctor's office twice, which was a few weeks ago. I went once to get the drains taken out, and then I had to go back again that same week actually to see the surgeon or whatever, and he said to come back. I think I'm scheduled to come back in September. And so yeah, apart from just dealing with phantom pain, sometimes that shocking pain that comes and goes, I've been doing really, really well. I'm at the point now where I can't really sleep on my side on the right, but I can sleep on my side just a little bit more on the left. And so I kind of like prop a pillow. I'm still sleeping on my back, but I lean over to the side because, baby, I am a side and stomach sleeper, and I be needing that little comfort of, a side and a stomach. But we can't go full throttle as of yet, but I'm doing really good. Because it was the Victoria's Secret anniversary semi-annual sale, I've been there. I've gotten measured, and I think just normally, they say to not to get measured because you won't know your true size. Oh, this is almost gone. It is gone. You won't know your true size until like after about 3 months or so. But baby, the way I threw away all of my bras, oh baby, I went on a rampage. I kept one because I just wanted to see the difference. I have not tried it on yet just to see that difference yet, but I kept one bra just to see the difference. And then I think it was yesterday or the night before yesterday, I realized that I still had a lot of like sports bras in the drawer where I keep all of my workout gear. So yeah, those are on the way out as well. But yeah, I did get measured, and I got measured at a 36 D. You know, I'm not at the point where I can wear underwire yet, but I still have to wear bras, and I'm over the front clamp, you know, sports bra situation, because we're past that point. So I've been able to get a few like bralettes or whatever from Victoria's Secret Pink, and I'm wearing one of them now. And then you know, I started training, and Monday, because of the holiday, we have one more day rolled over for our foundation training, and then we go into advanced training. So I'm going to be in training still for a while. So I've really been, you know, just honing in on those two things in my life right now. Once I get my hair done, I'm going to start doing videos again. I have a summer series in my head that I want to do, so we're gonna get those out, and I can't wait to do the first one. I'm really excited about that. There's police up here. They done pulled somebody over. Let me get over. I'm on my way to go get my locks retwisted. I'm going to see someone new, because old girl that I went to, she wasn't a recommendation, but her suite was next door to my hairstylist. And so one of the last time I went to go get my hair, my silk press, her door was open, and I was like, you know, talking to her, whatever, because at the time my son needed a new loctician, because I had been doing his hair and I wanted him to start all over. And so he's acting all super tender-headed and, you know, all this and that. And the second time he went, the first time he went, it wasn't until, of course, a little bit down the line that I noticed that some of the plaits at the top were really big, bigger than they should have been, right? And so the second time he goes, you know, he crying. And so I guess she called herself like not trying to hurt him and barely touching him. And so like the ones up top, because they're so big, like when she was doing them, she wasn't even grabbing them from the root, and so they really weren't twisted the way that they were supposed to be twisted. And I swear, like within 2 to 3 days, baby, those things will unravel. And so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go back to, you know, doing his locks or whatever. 24/7. Okay, the phone overheated. So to make a long story short, I ran into some issues with the loctician as well, and I feel like, you know how some people, you know, they find this niche and they make a profit off of it. You know, I see the licenses or whatever, you know, in her suite or whatnot, but I don't think this is like passion for her, hence why she does what she does, right? So the second time I went was like maybe a couple weeks after surgery, and of course I had, you know, washed my hair before surgery, and a lot had unraveled because, you know, I'm newly locked. And this is, you know, not long after surgery, and so like I'm in the chair, whatever was going on with me that day, I'm extremely sleepy, right? Can't keep my eyes open. I'm the type of person, I can feel what you're doing in my head. And so she's over here, right? And I don't know if y'all can see, but I caught myself dyeing my hair last night, and the color only caught on to where my gray hair is. And so I'm out here looking like real crazy, and I'm pissed about that too, because I should have went with my gut instead of listening to the sales associate. But back to the story. So she's over here on this side, right? Now, when I first went, I said I wanted really small locks. Not micro, not sister locks, anything like that, but a smaller plait. And so when I left there, I had like 114. So I'm feeling her over here on this side, right? I'm still kind of like in my sleep, but woke. And I feel her make the part. I feel her make another part. Then I feel her like put it together. In the moment, I didn't think anything of it, but when she got done and I looked at my hair, I noticed that a lot of my plaits were bigger. And so instead of you continuing on with my small plaits, I don't know if she figured, oh, she sleeps, she not gonna notice. Stuff like that leaves a sour taste in my mouth, and I know me, I'm not a person with a lot of bark. I'm more bite than anything. And so I try to remain unconfrontational, right? I'll just go my own separate ways. I'm not going to say anything to you. I didn't tip her. I did not tip her. And I just went on about my business. And so I found a new loctician, and she's only about 20 minutes away. According to what I see, according to her bio, things of that nature, I feel like, you know, this is a thing for her. Like, this is her passion. This is what she does. And then another thing is, I feel like she is more skilled than the girl that I was going to before. So hopefully that is the case. That's what we're doing today. She pushed my appointment back an hour, and so I hope this does not set the tone of what I will have to deal with in the future. Okay guys, I am all done. Here's the hair. My hair looks super short in the back, but it's really not. I know it's tight as hell, and so when I get home, I'm taking it back down. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna use some of my little scrunchies at home to hold my ponytails. I have 6 rows when I usually only have 4, and she did a lot of combining back there. And yeah, I still sleep on my back, and I know it's gonna be tight, and that's gonna be uncomfortable. And I've been doing this ever since. This is only my 3rd time getting retwisted. This is my 3rd appointment overall, but either way it goes, each time I've had to go home and take the back down and unravel it a little bit and put my own, you know, little scrunchies back there because it's just too tight. But other than that, I don't really have any cons or anything. I don't have anything negative to say about her. And so hopefully she is someone that I can stick with. So yeah, I feel a little bit better. I look a little bit better. You know, it's looking real short back there. My poos are usually bigger than this, and so we'll fix that when I go home. And I think the next time I go to her, I'm going to tell her not to put any oils in my hair. I know that is a thing with us black folks. We love to put an oil or grease or something in our hair, but we'll see. It smells good though. It smells like lemongrass or something like that. Anywho, real quick, I don't know what I'm getting ready to do right now. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like 7 minutes to 5. I made a pickup order for Target because I was on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in months, but I've been scrolling on Instagram, and I think this was a post that Tabitha Brown made in May. I believe it said that her contract with McCormick is ending, and so I guess at the end of the year, the production is going to stop of her seasons. I have not had her seasoning in a while because it's in select Targets. I just put in order for 2 of the Sunshine Seasons, and I see she has something with garlic, and it just so happened that there was an extra promo with some of the McCormick stuff. Is there a police in this vehicle? Because I swear it looks like he's looking at me talking. Weird. But yeah, I just saw that, and I just put the order in, so it's not ready for pickup, and I can go in DSW by my house. Let me take this down. My phone has been overheating. So let me sit on it for a minute, figure out what I want to do, and then I'll come back. I'm on a high. I'm on a high. So today is the last day of foundation training. Look at my friend. Today is the last day of foundation training. It wrapped around because it was just the 4th of July holiday. And so our last activity was to do a mock client call. I did mine, and I heard the computer going off, so you know, I wanted to see what was going on in the chat, because we don't have to come back until, well, now I found out we don't have to come back until 1 o'clock. It is 10:35, and I went to go check my emails, and my feedback was in there. And so of course we was scored on a rubric, but the feedback was I did really, really well. I'm just like, period. Period. So I am on an all-time high. I just sent the screenshots to my guy and my work bestie, and she's already responded. I'm just kind of like passing time right after we got done with the call, because I knew that the last mock call didn't end until 12:45, and like it's 10 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll just, you know, let me do laundry, right? Fold some clothes. Then I happened to look, and I'm like, wait a minute, today is Monday, baby. We outside, okay? It's Monday. It's 50% off at the thrift store, and so we are going thrifting. I have not been inside of a thrift store in months, okay? So what I'm going to be looking for today, I'm going to mainly focus on the men's side, jorts and stuff. And it's so funny because I had on for the first time a pair of jorts that I bought some time ago from this thrift store. Actually, I wore them yesterday and I threw them back on today, but then I realized, wait a minute, like if you need to try on clothes, how you gonna do that with these jorts on? So I changed it to some biker shorts. Sweetie, I want to watch her. Make sure I get past her. It's packed too. It's Monday. It's packed, and I want to focus on maybe some skirts. I've been trying to get into more skirts. Oh, it's packed. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. So yeah. If I see anything else, I'll go over by the jewelry case. Is she gonna be coming out somewhere? Because there's absolutely nowhere to park. It is packed. Yeah, it's packed. There's nowhere to park whatsoever. She getting ready to come out right here, but I feel like this other lady, I'm finna move back. I'm just finna wait on her. Just gonna move. Okay. What was I getting ready to say? So tomorrow I'll come back. I'll do a haul with you guys because I have acquired a few new pair of shoes that I want to share with you guys. Let me just say, 50% off Mondays equals chaos and slim pickings. I ran into a few skirts. I thought this one would be a contender, but it wasn't. And so, yeah, I didn't keep that one. This next dress, I still have regrets about it, but I have a new dress from H&M, same color, same neckline, same A-line. This dress is just a bubble hem, as opposed to the other dress, but it has pockets and it was just super, super cute, and I should have brought it. This little dress, I paid all of $3 for it. It's just something to throw on. And so this is the only piece of clothing item that I left the store with. And I did go over to the jewelry case and found these earrings at 50% off that, and it went with my outfit for that day. And I love them. Hey y'all, it's the next day. I'm back with the haul. My last pair of shoes came today. And let me just say, like, I'm distraught. I'm very distraught because the shoes, they don't fit. And, you know, usually I do my due diligence and read reviews. The shoes, I believe from my research, may be a few years old. All of my shoes that are from designers are $8.39. The only one pair of shoes that I have, I believe in a 40, which is not even like designer, but like more contemporary designer, is MCM. So I never would have thought that these would have ran small, but they do. And I feel a way about it because now I'm gonna have to try to sell them because I just can't wear them. So I know if I try to put them like on Poshmark, of course Poshmark wants to, and the Depop and all of that, you know, they want to take their fee, and so I'm not gonna get what I paid for them, which leaves me a few $100s in the hole. This is the first time I've ever had to go through anything like this, and so my best bet is Fashion File. I'm absolutely under no circumstances am I gonna go to the Real because they are consignment, and so yes, I can get them to appraise it, but what I'll get for it, I don't know if I want to fool with the Real like that. I can also try Rebag, but hopefully I can get Fashion File to purchase them. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the haul, because baby, I'm a little upset. Very, 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 very upset. So the shoes that came today, which I thought I did my big one on these, right? I was like, oh yes. I finally found a pair of silver pointy toe heels that I could add, you know, to my shoe collection, because I'm building back up, right? And I don't know if I'll talk to you guys about this sometime down the line, but I did some purging some years ago and got rid of a lot of heels. And so when I started my, you know, my style inspos and things of that nature, I really didn't have the heels to pull out, you know, to share with you guys with the outfits. And I'm not purchasing any of these shoes for YouTube for styling purposes to make videos for. This is where my lifestyle is, and this is what I want to do for me. So when I'm going out and when I'm putting on clothes, I have the shoes. It just so happens that I'm sharing them, you know, with you guys. And so, was it last year? It was last year for my birthday, right? When I ran into like DEETS or something, because I just needed a pair of shoes to go with my outfit, and I found a silver pair of pointy toe heels, and that was the spark that was like, oh, I need a real good pair, you know, to add to my wardrobe. And to make a long story short, I thought I found a pair, and these are it. These are it. These are it. The heel is only about 3 to 3.5 or so, which is perfect. And look at the detail. Like, is that not dope or what? The site that I found these on, they are final sale, so there is no returning them whatsoever. And the biggest size they had was 8.39, and there was only one left, and you could not have told me that these would not have fit. But yeah, the heel is hanging off the back, and yeah, so they look good on the foot, but yeah, I can't fit them. The next pair of shoes I'm going to share with you guys, my daughter texted me some time ago showing me a collaboration. So they are Havaianas. Hers were a Love Shack Fancy collab, and that still didn't spark anything, right? I just went on about my business, but a couple of weekends ago, we were going to the beach, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, I want a pair of, like, you know, like beach pool flip-flops, because that's going to be the theme all summer, right? Water parks and beaches, especially because I knew that I was going to be busy with training and stuff. And I was like, well, you know, the most I know that we can do is get out to the pools and to the beaches. And so I wanted a pair of flip-flops. So I immediately went to DSW because I know they sell, you know, Havaianas. And when I bought that Burberry handbag, I got $85 in rewards. I think I have like $85 in rewards. And so I knew that I can go in there and get a pair for free. But none of the shoes are in store. They are, you know, shipping only. And so I have all of these tabs open in my phone because, you know, I'm always, you know, looking for something, right? But they refresh in the background. And one time I went to one of my tabs, the Havaianas popped up with this collab they have with Dolce & Gabbana. And I was like, So I went and I looked and saw all the different, styles that they had. And you guys, I checked out immediately when I saw these, because I have been wanting to add a zebra print something to my wardrobe, and I had no idea what it was going to be apart from a handbag, and I have not checked into that yet, but I believe that zebra print like clutch style, slouchy clutch style handbag might be Bottega. I need to figure that out. But that's like one of the other like zebra print somethings that I want to add to my wardrobe. I did refer back to my daughter to see what size she bought, to see how they fit on her foot, to know exactly what size to purchase. And I did give these in a 9-10, and they're so cute on the foot. And these are it. The fur is kind of covering up the Havaiana sign. And then you have the Dolce & Gabbana there. And then you have the Dolce & Gabbana and Havaiana here. And my toes don't reach all the way to the top, so you do get some of that zebra print, but then it spills over as well, so that you know that they are a zebra print. But they're so super cute on. Now, I did not purchase these for the beach and the water park. These are solely for, I just want to be, footloose and fancy free, and just, but still styled up, still cute, right? This is definitely a dressed up type of flip-flop, and I have not had like a flip-flop in a long time. I've just always had like sandals, but not a flip-flop. And so these are it. They do come in a leopard print with the fur. They have leopard print without the fur. They have another floral print, a green leafy print, and so they have different prints. I would suggest going on the Havaiana's website, because even though they say sold out, you have to click in it because not every size is sold out. I will have what I can linked below so you guys can go right to them. In my last vlog, I showed you guys, I think I did a shoe haul in that vlog as well, and I had came up on a new pair of Adidas Sambas, and I said there are 2 more Adidas Sambas that I want to add to my collection, and then I'm done, right? Baby, the fashion guys don't play about me. They just don't. I think I was at the doctor's office. I was sitting in the waiting room. I was going to get my drains taken out. And I tell y'all all the time, the emails be popping. They just do. I had an email in there from Nordstrom, and I'm just scrolling through, right? Just wasting time, just scrolling through. And this is where I found these shoes from. Not sure if they had them in my size or whatnot, but I have bad experiences sometimes with Nordstrom's fulfillment, and so I did a search and found them at a store that I bought Sambas from before, and they were there. And these are it. A silver girl's dream. A silver girl's dream. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a little crackling in the leather, and they're so cute on. Absolutely love these. So these are in a size 8. All of my Sambas are in a women's size 8, except for I think I have a couple pair that might be on the boy side or men's side, which I wear a 7. And then last but not least, they are Ferragamos. These shoes are definitely going to get their wear. I cannot wait to wear these. I've never seen these before, but I had some rewards on Saks Off 5th that I wanted to, burn, which I was able to, in addition to, like promos that they have. And so I got these for a really good price. I am someone to be perfectly honest, I'm not paying thousands of dollars for shoes. I'm just not, because I will never get the cost per wear for them. Will I spend that type of money on a handbag? Yes, because I can get a handbag and wear it day in and day out before I switch it out to something else. But shoes, especially heels and stuff like that, I'm just not doing it. I'll pay a few $100s. That I will, because I feel like I can get a cost per wear out of a few $100s. I just happened to run into these and was like, yeah, those are coming home with me, because I can see myself eating down in those. Because, oh my God, these are so freaking cute. Here are the other pair. These are a Ferragamos, and they are a blue suede shoe. They are so good. So freaking good. And I've been trying to add more color to my wardrobe, and I feel like blue is like that color that I can add and get some wear out of. And so yeah, these are it. I found these on Saks Off 5th, and I sat on these for a minute when I first saw them, because I know that Saks does with Saks Off 5th and Saks, because Saks, they like to send a lot of like 25% offs and stuff like that. But I sat on them and I waited for the right promo, because sometimes they do promos and it's on select items and things of that nature. They don't apply to all. At least they tell you, you know, like how many they have in a certain size. And I think they started off maybe at 4. And so I saw it dwindling down from 4 to 3. And I think at the point where they had 2 left in my size, another promo popped up and I was able to use my little reward or whatever, and I copped these, and I'm happy with every single purchase that I have shown you guys. I'm happy with the products. The only thing I'm unhappy with is that they run small, or it's just in that size bracket where I'm supposed to be purchasing a 40 and not a 39. Happy Sunday. It is, what's today's day? The 13th maybe? For 3 nights straight, I've had the worst sleep ever. I don't know if it's the menstrual being close. It might have something to do with the anxiety of work. But for 3 nights straight, I've had insomnia and just haven't slept really well at all. But my body won't let me sleep in. And so this weekend, I've still been getting up early. My plan today was to film a Fashion Friday video for you guys, hence why I'm in the closet. I just want to make some mental notes, and then I'm gonna go get back in the bed and see if I can fall asleep for maybe like another couple hours or so. My daughter came home last night I was under the impression the entire time that she said that she was leaving to go to Atlanta to see Beyonce. Mind you, when Beyonce was in Chicago, she saw her and she hopped on the plane to go see her in Atlanta. But the whole time she said that she was flying out on Sunday. I'm thinking PM, right? So she gets here after work. It's probably close to midnight-ish. I'm up and it's like 1 a.m. I'm telling my son, like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, like, go to bed, right? She comes and wakes me up at 2:30 a.m. Like, it's time for me to leave for the airport. What? So that disturbed my sleep. Anywho, because I've been having insomnia back to back and I've been having bad sleeping patterns, I caught myself going to Marshall's yesterday for more than one reason, right? I need like a regular bra. I thought I was going out last night and I didn't, and I had envisioned that maybe I would wear a sheer top, and right now I don't have like the right bras for that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll go to Marshall's, right? Because now that I'm smaller, I can go anywhere for a bra. My go-to is I was going to be Victoria's Secret regardless, even when I was at my biggest. But I was like, I don't want to do all that. I just need something real quick, whatever, right? So I was going to Marshall's for a bra. I was going to go see if they had any melatonin. And I was going to see if they had any skinny belts. But the funny thing about it is I left out of Marshall's and I said, okay, well, let me go to TJ Maxx. I went to TJ Maxx, left out of TJ Maxx, no bra, no melatonin, no belt. But did I come out of both of those stores with some things? I did. And so I'm going to do a really quick haul. I saw this bracelet and I snatched it up so fast. The gold one. For those who know, this is usually an all like silver stack because I am a silver girl. But what I've been noticing is that when it comes to like my necklaces and my earrings and stuff like that, that's where I start switching out like the metals. I'm okay with mixing metals because these bracelets do not come off. Because of this new one, I did take off the other little bangle that I usually have, just because it looks better like this. But anyway, on the way out of Marshall's, I saw this bracelet, which I'm absolutely in love with. It is from the House of Harlow, and what I love about it is that it's stainless steel, it's waterproof and tarnish free. It's that same material like when you buy like a watch with the metal bands and stuff, right? That's stainless steel. And I was like, this is such a dope touch of a gold tone to my stack, because I don't know if you guys can see, but this Tory Burch is has just a little bit of gold in it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but such my style. It's like a little buckle, little belt buckle. Super dope. I picked up some clean Skin Club dupes, but those are in the bathroom. I didn't go and reach for them. Oh, I did. I also went into Marshall's to get serum. That's the only facial product that that's missing from my skincare routine. I do have the serum from Kiehl's that is the SPF. But for me, I know like if it's a day where I'm not going outside, I'm not gonna put on SPF because I'm not going outside, right? And so that's not a serum that I want to use every time I do my skincare. And I'm like, if I go to Marshall's, I know they're gonna have tons of serum at a a decent price that I can grab. And so I did get the Pineapple Glow. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. I did get the Pineapple Glow from the Truly brand. This one is a brightening facial serum. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, the pineapple for the brightening, the squalene, plus an antioxidant boost. And it was only $7.99, and I did use this yesterday. It smells really good and it works really well with my skin. And how I know is because if a product is on my skin and it starts to produce more oils and my skin starts to feel heavy, especially in that pore area, because I am combination oily in my T-zone. If it makes me feel like that, I know that it's counteractive. It's not working with my skin, and it's not a good product for me. This has not done that, and I'm so glad. And so there is a different serum that they have. It's like firming. I'm gonna go back and get that one as well. But this is the brightening, and I try to use a lot of, well, not a lot, but I try to keep a lot of brightening type of skin products to even up my skin tone, because I still get a lot of breakouts and they leave blemishes and things of that nature. And so it's to help with issues like that. And then they had a whole bunch of the e.l.f. SPF. It's a makeup primer. This was the only one in brown girl friendly skin tone, and so I snatched this up real, I guess the color is Sunburst. Let me see, I opened it just a little bit, so can you see? Brown girl friendly. So this was the only one in brown girl, in the brown girl friendly shade, and so I did grab this one just to have a little something on my face. I can wear this under makeup or I can wear it alone, and it has like a little shimmer in it. So I grabbed this, and I'm bouncing back and forth from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I'm just trying to think of everything that I bought. I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but I'm a headband kind of girl. I've had these headbands for years, and I saw this cute headband on clearance for $6. I've been gravitating towards my headbands ever since I locked my hair. And so when it comes out of my barrels and it's just like out, I'll throw like on a headband. So I grabbed this one because it was on clearance, and it had that raffia, and it has the little shells and whatnot on them. And I don't have shells on my locks now, but once I take my barrels out, I'm gonna put the shells back on. And so I grabbed this. Let me share with you guys this hat. The Miu Miu Cowboy Bucket Hat has gone viral all over TikTok. Jeronica did show she found a dupe at ASOS. I had no plans on buying one. I don't know if you guys can see, I have more hats up there, which you guys probably can't see, but I'm a hat girl. Even my display over here, I've added more hats. So some of them are now doubled up, right? I'm just a hat girl. Beanies, all of that. But I had no intentions on purchasing like the Miu Miu Cowboy Bucket Hat dupe or anything like that. I didn't find what I was looking for in Marshalls, so I go into TJ Maxx, and I'm over where all the accessories are, the bags, the purses, the scarves, all the things, and I'm looking by the belts, and I go around and I see this hat, and I'm like, oh, you was waiting on me. You were waiting on me. Now this one is a true like denim bucket hat, because I believe, although I have not seen it in person, I believe the Miu Miu actually has like a cowboy structure. This one is just a regular, you know, bucket hat structure. But look how cute it is. So it's like a floppy, I think it's a floppy structure on purpose, but then of course you can do this whole situation, right? And then like if you kind of pinch it in like just a little bit, because I've been fooling with it, it kind of gives that cowboy hat structure, right? And then you have the cute little string here, so when you want to take it off, you have like this cute little situation here. So yeah, I grabbed this up real quick. It was on clearance for $13. It was $16.99. What a cute little come up, right? Cute little come up. And then one other piece, I could be forgetting some things, but I think the most important stuff is what I'm showing. I've noticed in my wardrobe that I am lacking bottoms. Very top heavy, very top heavy. Apart from jeans, I got jeans for days, right? But as far as like pants, different type of bottoms and stuff, right? That's where I'm lacking. So when I get the chance, I grab me a pair of pants or a bottom or something, right? That I can add to my wardrobe. And so I'm just perusing and looking, and I saw these cute wide leg trouser style pants. Let me take them off. They're these cute stripy pajama pant style, but not trouser pants, because you get like that flat pocket in the back. They're wide leg. I got these in the size 12 because they didn't have a 10. They had all of the sizes except for a 10, and I'm leaning on the 12 anyway. So right, it was on clearance for $20, and I just thought these were super cute for the summer. I usually don't buy a lot of fun items like this. Like my closet, when you look at my stuff, I don't have like fun pieces, and I thought this was really, really fun because you can do so much with this. White tank, yellow tank, linen button up. So I have some things that I can play around with it depending on the weather, depending on the situation, just to add, you know, a little something something to the wardrobe. And so I believe that is all that I purchased yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and end out the vlog here. It is probably long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.